Chapter 3. Nothing else matters. The slow moments in life with the people you love, doing things you love. There is no greater love on the planet Earth than making sweet memories like this. Love is not sitting waiting. Love is movement. Love flows. Love is not stagnant. That is why love with the one you love, that love feels like magic love. Then when you fall out of love, there is sadness. The love must be nourished like anything on the planet. You must treat love like you are a plant. People tend to get the ones they love, then they don't stop loving them in the then they stop loving them in the way they fell in love. Stop loving them in the way you got that person. If you do this, you will lose love. You must care for it to keep it. People need love as a part of their DNA. Love will drown out the darkness. Love only happens if your light within is on. If you do if you do not keep your light burning, you will not be able to be found. You are the lighthouse. When you are in the middle of the hurt storm, look for the lighthouse. Your heart is the lighthouse. Your heart is your lighthouse. And if you keep love in it, you will get through any storm you face. Love is the weapon in the dark. People today do not love. This is why the world is going to dirt. People hate everything and everyone. Hating breeds ugly into the world and leaves people feeling worthless. Until people just look for the sunshine, look for the good, and until then, people will continue to be miserable. Going for bad will always leave you feeling miserable. Do not let your demons win. Love hard. Love unconditionally. Love and wish good for all. Stop being a hater. Haters gonna hate. We got no time for hating. We be cruising them streets looking for prosperity. And if everyone did this, the world would change. If you master your head by rewiring yourself to looking for the sun in the hurt storm, you will start seeing that you are the sun. You do not have to seek refuge, and your safety is within you. Guess what? It is. The warmth of the sunshine is within you. You are just so conditioned to not believe it. You are doubtful in yourself. You do not believe that you are capable or enough. You do not believe that you are deserving of it. You are deserving of whatever you want. If you have a dream, you deserve it. If you have a goal, you can achieve that goal. If you like a human, happy attracts other humans. Be happy. And if you want it, go for it. Why? 'Cause you deserve it. You can, you will, you are worth it. You owe it to younger you. You owe it to the little girl that thought she could. You owe it to yourself to try. And if you do not try, you will fail every time. That dream or goal starts as nothing but something that is written on a piece of paper. Slowly those dreams become actionable. A dream has small little goals within them. Step forward in faith and understand that you can, and if you do not, you will sacrifice the one thing you love, your dream. Love and self comes from accomplishment of proving it to oneself. You can provide for yourself. You can and you must. Why? Because you can. And if you can, you will. And if you think you cannot, you will. Guess what? Obtainable small goals is how you grow your dreams. Then you hit those goals, next goal, then next, then next. Then you find yourself at the top of the real mountain, summoning to the real dream. You were like, wait, what? My dream is happening, bro. A mountain that you would have never been at if you did not do the thing that everyone told you was dumb. A dream that you would have been at if you did not do that thing that everyone told you was stupid. A mountain that you would have never been at if you did not do that one thing that everyone told you is stupid. A mountain that you would never have been at if you did not do the one thing that everyone told you was never going to happen. A mountain that you would have never been at if you did not do the one thing that everyone told you is not a good idea. A mountain that you would have never been at if you did not do that thing that everyone told you was just a pipe dream. A pipe and a dream, my two favorite things. And if you do not do the one thing that you need to do to get to the goal, you will never get to the top of the mountain you want to be at. My entire life, I spent hiking to the top of mountains, then to find that mountain was not the mountain I wanted. Back down the hill, I tumbled. Next mountain, nope. Next mountain, nope. One day, just maybe, I will hike up the right damn mountain. However, if I stop or get exhausted or want to quit, I cannot. Once you are in the climb to the top of the mountain, you are in the climb, no going back. You will waste all the effort, and sometimes you must risk it to get the biscuit. Maybe on the first hike you were not prepared. You are over it. You did not wear the right shoes the next hike. You looked at the trails, got better shoes than that hike. You did not bring enough water next hike. You remembered water. Moral of the story is every time you try and fail, you learn a lesson. Each lesson you learn will help you on the next uphill battle, and one day you will be ready for the mountain you want to climb. You will be ready for the climb. The mountain you want to climb is not going to be an easy hike. All things that are worth having take work. Opportunity comes in overalls and a shovel. You must get dirty in the dirt to get the harvest. This is facts of life. People think success is a magic wand. Success is sleepless nights and a hunger to be more. Success is what you make it. I have had money and felt not successful as a human. Successful could be getting to wake up in a van smiling at a boy you like since middle school. Success is not a box with a recipe and 3 easy steps. Success is living a dream of your life. Success is living the life you want. Success is happiness. In order to be successful, you need to find what makes you full, what makes you warm and fuzzy in your heart. You need your heart to stay lit. This is how you can find your way back to yourself. Your heart is your lighthouse in your storms. When the mental health weather calms, you are given an allotted window before the next storm. One thing we know about mental health and weather: they do not care if you are ready. They will come when they like. You are responsible to get ready, to stay ready. If you learn to stay ready, you cannot be defeated. When you are facing the hike of your life, you need to be ready. The hike of your life to get to the mountain you want, that hike will not have an invitation given to you by an owl. The hike will say, ready or not, here we come. That, then the hunt starts. If you do not run, if you do not outrun your demons to the summit, they will get there and ruin everything. Then you will never get to enjoy the fruits of a labored climb. You deserve it. Run, girl, run. A morbidly obese, angry woman is not ready for a hike on a mountain, let alone the mountain I want. If I what if I was in the business of hiking up mountains, I got lazy. You will need to train for the hike of your life. If you try and hike up the mountain you want, what If you try to hike up the mountain you want with years of unresolved emotions, you won't make it, never knowing what could be at the top, regretting and shaming yourself for not being more ready. Yet you did nothing to prepare for the journey. If you do not prepare for the journey, you will fail. Plan to get to where you want to be. First, where do you want to be? Start with that. Figure out what could figure out what could you do every day that would bring joy and fulfilled in your life. Figure out what brings you fulfillment. Mine is time well spent with family and freedom in my job. So, quitting my corporate healthcare job provided both freedom and more time with family. The road to get there was bumpy and unsure. However, leaving the job provided me with what gives me fulfillment. I am no longer in business casual inflating my ego around a coffee shop, a coffee pot. I am no longer in business casual inflating my ego around a coffee pot. We are going Just being a maid has brought me more joy than a fancy job in the tower. I get to listen to music and make beds. I have room and my board paid for. This job I make $16 an hour, and I made about $22 an hour at my corporate job. I made more I made more and I made more and had more hours. However, this life provides me with no stress. I have enough to live on and provides me time to work on my real dream. My entire life, I have been collecting data on myself, reminding everyone that I will have a movie about my life. I get movies, you To get movies, you need books. Therefore, I've always dreamed to write a book. My life has been a wild ride, and I will likely need several books to get it all laid out. There are so many stories from everyone that laid in my heart. Talking in my skill, Talking is my skill, and I can literally talk to people. I can literally talk people to sleep. My loved ones love. When I crashed in the soil, I got replanted. When you have no other choice but to grow, that is just what you will do. You will feel lonely and scared, unsure if you made the right choice, struggle to see the bigger picture. Then one day you peek out the door of the dirt. One day you peek out the door of the dirt and seeing a new world of opportunity. If you didn't crash back into the dirt, you would have never got the feel of the sun as a new, you would have never got to feel the sun as a new flower. The old flower that you were was dead. In order to grow, you must replant. Replanting and growing again is not an easy process. It's hard, but you have no other choice. When the hard part of the process is over, you have a new you, a stronger you, a happier you, a more joyous you. Without that period that you felt you were crushing, you were just transforming. Transformation is painful, and without the pain, you will never transform. All my greatest life lessons happen from a place of pain. As I got older, I look at pain more quickly for the lesson. I legit go, wonderful, new problem. What is the lesson? I have found that by doing this, I it's something that I likely learned from Tony Robbins, and every day I speak it as I use it. Let's say it together. This is happening to me. This is not happening to me. This is happening for me. Again, this is not happening to me. This is happening for me.